I think it is not an exaggeration to say that my absolute favorite breakout star of this past year or so is Ana Sawai from Monarch. Initially is where I first saw her, and I loved her in that. And then realizing, oh my God, she's also in Shogun. She's amazing. But here's something interesting. According to a news story in the Hollywood Reporter, we could have found out about her and discovered her like 8 years ago. Because apparently she was invited to come in. They were looking at her and wanted her to play Katana in David Ayer's Suicide Squad. But at the time, as the story goes, she was a part of a J-pop group and her management said, no, you can't do it. This comes to us from the Hollywood Reporter, who said this. It turns out that Ana Sawai, the breakout star of the hit FX series Shogun, and of course Monarch, might have broken out even sooner had she not been denied the audition for a dream project. The 31-year-old J-pop singer, speaking with the Hollywood Reporter's Award Chatter podcast, revealed that she was forced to turn down an audition for the part of Katana in the 2016 film Suicide Squad, which was eventually played by Karen Fukuhara, because the company behind Fakie, the name of her group was Fakie? It's F-A-K-Y. I don't know. The girl group to which she then belonged forbid it. She explains it this way. During the training, she was excused to play a role in the 2009 film Ninja Assassin, which she says led to her falling in love with acting. She says she was assured by her management ahead of joining 4 other young women in Fakie in 2013 that being a part of a successful girl group would help her further break into acting. But soon afterwards found that extracurricular acting would not, in fact, be permitted. She's told the story this way. When a quote-unquote big audition for an American movie, Suicide Squad, came up and the filmmakers were looking for a Japanese girl, Sawai recalls, I was like, this is my chance. And then I go to my manager and he's like, you can't audition. They basically told me that if I'm gone for over a month, the girls, the other member of Fakie, are not going to have anything to do. She protested that the group would be helped if she got the role in Suicide Squad, but the answer was final. It felt like they were really tying me down, she said, and because of my contract, I couldn't leave until the time that I actually left in 2018. I'm not going to lie. I'm sitting here today a little bit annoyed that we didn't get to have Ana Sawai in our lives a little bit sooner than what we got, because all of our lives need more of her. I've said for a while, you know, I think I won't bring that back up again. I'll just say this. Ana Sawai belongs on screen, man. Like her portrayal in Monarch was fabulous. And then to step into something like Shogun and just own the screen the way she owned it for such a little package, she carries a lot of power. Because like she's a short girl, but I mean, she carries so much power on screen and obviously doesn't hurt. She's probably, I'll put her in the top 5 male or female most attractive people working in Hollywood today. Like she's stunningly beautiful and carries that power. But I'm also going to say this. I kind of get why her management said no. Because if you're part of a girl group and you want to go off for 1 or 2 months, and that literally means your group can't do anything, they just got to sit around and do nothing for what might end up be a nothing movie, I kind of get why they said no. But I also kind of wish their management had better foresight to think this could be really good for the group. I mean, I don't know. But the reality is, though, Jeff, I imagine that this is probably not a unique story in Hollywood. That there's probably, I mean, we all know about the Indiana Jones thing with Tom Selleck, but he was under contract to do Magnum PI and he couldn't be Indiana Jones. I have I got to imagine this happens a lot in the business. What did you think of when you heard about this story?
Yeah, I mean, it sounded like a catch-22. Like the group would benefit from her going off and becoming some big celebrity in Hollywood, but at the same time, yeah, I mean, it's not really fair to everyone else in the group if she just gets to leave and go do something else for a month or two, leaving their hands tied. So I do think it's tricky. I think you're right. It is a common thing that happens throughout Hollywood where people are under holding deals and non-competes and all kinds of stuff. And that's not just, actors, but directors and executives too. I know that there was a big California ruling about non-competes as well. But yeah, I think it's, Hollywood's about making choices, right? And it's like in this instance, she chose the musical route, and that meant that her acting ambitions were going to have to wait a little while. But you know what? It all worked out in the end, right? Like I'm a firm believer that things, you get the parts that you should get, and you miss the parts that, probably weren't for you all along. Karen Fukuhara did a great job in that movie, and I'm glad that Anna said something about her performance. And now look at her. Like, she's killing it, right? Who knows if she had done Suicide Squad, if she would have gotten the opportunity to do Shogun and Monarch, because, people would have said, oh, well, we've already seen her. She doesn't feel like a fresh face or a new discovery,
Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Harry's. Guys, in order to start the John Campea Show, I had to leave my high-paying corporate job in order to set myself up to be happier and enjoy more personal success. Because sometimes to get what you want, you have to challenge the status quo and blaze your own trail. And that's exactly what the folks at Harry's did. You see, at Harry's, they saw customers getting ripped off by questionable products in the shaving industry and decided to do something better. Harry's decided to pave their own road by making beautifully designed razors for a fraction of the price of the other big brands. Exceptional products, honest prices. That's Harry's. I have fallen in love with Harry's, from their foaming shaving gel that feels just luxurious on the skin, to their incredible razor that feels just as good in the hand as it does going over your skin. They've got rich, lathering, skin-softening body wash in scents like redwood, wildlands, and stone. You see, Harry's provides German-engineered blades made in their own factory that stay sharp longer. You can get a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, foaming shave gel, and a travel cover for just $3 at harrys.com/Campea. Don't settle for the status quo. Blaze your own trail with Harry's. Get started with a $13 trial set for just $3 at harrys.com/Campea. That's harrys.com/Campea for a $3 trial set.
All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Apparently, we could have had her in Suicide Squad, had her even sooner. But maybe you feel like Jeff just pointed out, maybe it all worked out for the best, that she was able to explode onto the scene in the last year or so. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show Podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.